I think we are live. Yes, we are live. Welcome back to our live show, everyone. I know you know what time it is. It's intro song time.
I just don't feel it tonight. Why don't you go along with announcements? I'm sure you got a big one.
Jeremy's kind of sad right now.
Why don't you tell him why I'm so sad right now?
He's wearing all black and dark shades. Tonight's the night that the gray hoodie is going up for auction. The gray hoodie that Jeremy wore in every single video up until we hit 100,000 subscribers. This is the hoodie that is going up for auction. All of the proceeds will go towards the Restore the Love movement. Why are you sad?
I don't think I really want to tell you about it because I'd much rather sing about it.
Okay, you can sing about it.
Because my hoodie was my life, and it took my blues away. You know what I'm saying, George? My hoodie was my life, and it took my blues away. Hoodie was my life, and it took my blues away. You just don't understand, do you? You don't get it.
I don't get it.
Let me see if I can try and explain it to you.
Okay.
When I wake up in the morning and I had no clothes to wear. When I wake up in the morning, my hoodie was always there. When I wake up in the morning, my hoodie always matched my underwear. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
What am I saying? Holy and torn. Because my hoodie was my life and it rolled my blues away. Hoodie was my life and it
Appreciate
rolled
it,
my
Eric.
blues away. Hoodie was my life and it rolled my blues away. Yeah. When I was out at the auctions, people thought I had no cash. That's true. When I was out at the auctions, hoodie would get verbally bashed by George even.
Yeah.
But when I was out at the auctions, hoodie always had the last laugh. Because we'd buy all the good units. Because my hoodie was my life and it took my blues away. Hoodie was my life and it took my blues away. Hoodie was my life and it took my blues away. Yeah. But now hoodie's being sold. Hoodie's being sold. But now George will finally leave it alone. George will leave it alone. Oh, hoodie's being sold. Hoodie's being sold. Not even though it's Frankenstein's sewn. Frankenstein's sewn. Well, hoodie's being sold. But I didn't give George its
Thanks
clothes.
again, Eric.
Oh, and I still got another one. I still have another one.
He's got another gray hoodie. He actually has 3 plain ones in his rotation. It's on to a new chapter, huh? On to a new chapter.
A new chapter of living.
Eric sent $3 super chat. Appreciate it, Eric. Crystal Nicole sent a $1.99 super chat. Says never a dull moment. Love you both. Appreciate it. I gotta give out my my fist pumps.
This one even has sleeves. Not much. Not much sleeves
They're
are left.
holy sleeves.
But they're still there.
Grimes Fine sent $5 super chat. Says hashtag Restore the Love. Hashtag bid.
Bid.
So for those of you who don't know, the reason why this auction is going up for hoodie is all the proceeds will go. At first, when we hit 100,000 subscribers, Jeremy and I both agreed that I could burn the hoodie, but then feelings have shifted, and we took a poll last Sunday, and the options were Hales, yes, burn the hoodie. The second option was Hales, no, frame the hoodie. And the third option was auction off the hoodie and use the proceeds towards the Restorage the Love movement. And that was the winning vote. So here we are tonight. Auctioning
So
off
the
hoodie.
eBay auction, you listed that this evening. What's it at so far?
Right now, and I'm going to put the link in the chat if you guys want to bid on it. Right now, let me refresh the screen.
Holy Hales! You have got to be
so
kidding
far,
me.
there's been 30 bids placed, and it's at $513.
$513.
Wow. You guys are amazing.
What makes you think I'm not the one bidding on it so I can get it back from you? I love you, hoodie. I love you, hoodie. I love you.
Oh.
Wow, $513 for an old tatter hoodie. You guys are a Hales of a great group. You love the Restorage the Love movement, and we appreciate you being a part of that.
Yes, it is a great movement, and we're hoping to spread it like wildfire.
Spread it like the stitches on the gray hoodie. That's crazy. You just listed that thing, what, an hour, 2 hours ago?
At 7 o'clock?
So 2 hours ago. Pamela
maybe at
Lynn,
8 o'clock?
What do you think's the
Hold on,
high
I'll
bidder?
tell you in just a sec.
I think Pamela Lynn's the high bidder. That's what I think. That's what I think. All right, as we get going here on the live stream, Georgia's going to open some of the viewer mail things that you've sent to us.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock, so 2 hours ago.
2 hours, and gray hoodie is up to $513. It may be even more now.
That's insane. You guys are amazing.
That's absolutely incredible. We appreciate you being involved in Restoraging the Love, as you've been able to see what we do on this channel, but it's not just us, it's other channels as well. So you've seen many channels that have been a part of this Restoraging the Love. You've got Storage Auction Pirate, who even coined the term. You got Treasure Hunting with Jeebus, who really started the movement that happened in California with all of the groups together. And so you have all the groups that were a part of that. You got Storage Stalker, you got Locker Nuts, you got Storage Hunters Vegas, you got Bargain Hunters Thrift, and you got Treasure Hustlers. So
there was a total of 8 channels.
All these channels were all a part of that, including Salt Princess as well with Storage Auction Pirate. And so we want to be more involved in that, as you obviously can see as you watch the videos.
Yes.
And we love it that you, the subscribers, are rallying behind it as well. As a matter of fact, we're going to Restorage some love tomorrow morning. We have an appointment at 9 a.m. to Restorage some love. And we love it when you guys get behind this.
Stephanie Ritter sent a $2 super chat, said, Jeremy, no, love ya, but no more, LOL.
No more what?
No more hoodie.
Don't be hating on a hoodie.
No more singing.
JK, can you please help me out with the hoodie here? Mo L says, please explain this movement. Can somebody please explain Restorage the Love movement to Mo L and actually give him some links? Maybe even mom receives deceased son's unit back for $600. And if he watches that video, or she, then there's no doubt Mo L will understand the movement big time.
In a nutshell, it's paying it forward. Paying it forward.
Northwest RC Club just sent $5. Restorage the Love. Hope you had a fantastic show. Can't stay this morning as it's funeral day. Sorry about that, Northwest RC Club.
Sorry for your loss.
Time. Thank you, Mark. We appreciate it. You gave Mark a fist pump.
I did.
Thanks, Mark. We've been praying for you and your family. And
Anna Breland sent $10 super chat. Appreciate it.
Here comes the fist pump. Boop. So you've got viewer mail, right, George?
Yeah.
So why don't we get into viewer mail? And there's no doubt the viewers have a ton of questions, because what the Hales didn't happen this week. I got a big box.
Yeah. Well, do you want to tell them about the Funemployed merch that's now under the...
So while she's getting ready to open, she looks like she's got a big box.
Michelle LaCroix, all the way from North Carolina.
So one of the ththings that George has done now that she's officially Funemployed, she works for herself. She has developed more merch for you guys, and particularly she's developed Funemployed merch. So you hear us say all the time Funemployed instead of unemployment. In reality, I'm unemployed. And George is now unemployed, but we call it Funemployed.
Funemployed.
If you look down in the video, she's created brand new Funemployed shirts. And if you want to see that or be a part of that, you can order it straight from the videos. You'll see that in what's called a shelf down there.
There's
so
t-shirts, there's
You've
tank
got tank tops,
there's hoodies.
You have hoodies. You can never go wrong with a hoodie.
And there's even a onesie. So if you want your child to be part of that Funemployed.
And that onesie will be featured in upcoming videos for sure. As a matter of fact, that onesie was already featured in a video, whether you caught it or not. And some of you did.
Some of you did. Yeah. Some of you guys are very observant.
Abby Jones says, sending love from Mississippi. Abby, we're sending love straight back to you. So we appreciate it, Abby. Truly do. Now, there is no doubt lots of you guys have questions as this week.
There's like a bunch of random stuff. Here's some ultra sheer black stockings.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Here's a picture of someone that passed away.
Wow. Is this all from a storage unit?
I don't know. I'll have to read the letter.
It says sharp.
So it's very sharp.
I have never seen something so packaged in tape before.
Be careful.
Be careful. That one says very sharp. You have your knife?
Here's a cross.
Here, I'll take that out. We'll show that there. Let's see. Oh, and a rock. All right, here we go. Try and show you the cross. For those who are going, Jeremy, you got a boo-boo on your finger? The answer is yes. I was working on one of my rental properties installing a new closet door and closet door rack, which is really a two-person job, and I was all alone.
Cute purse.
And so while I was holding, I put the drill right through my finger. It slipped.
Aww.
So it went right through, which was not fun.
And you showed it to me, and I started freaking out. I can't look at stuff like that.
So here we go. Here we go with the first question on this week's events. The PS3 gamer Meltdown Mabre. He says, what the Hales did you find out if that woman had taken the guitar? All right, here's what we want to know in the chat, okay? So no doubt you saw that video. You saw that video. We want to know in the chat, Hales, yes, if you think the manager stole the guitar. Hales, no, if you don't think the manager stole the guitar. And we will answer that question as we get further into the program tonight of what we know and what has happened and follow up with that. Remember, as you have questions, the easiest way to get your question in front of us is to send a super chat because it jumps right up in front of us. Just like Music 55 Kathy did. She sent $1.99. How much was in the jar? Love your show. How much was in the jar? That was last week.
So the jar that you found in the unit.
The one that we gave away. Oh, she's not talking about the giveaway from last week. She's talking about the jar, the huge jar. Okay.
We don't know yet because we haven't cashed it yet.
We haven't. Okay, so the very first thing we have to do is we've been sorting through it. So we've had it for some time now. We're sorting through it to actually see if there's any collectible coins, any silver, which honestly isn't worth it because you may find a silver nickel from wartime, you know, the 40s, 1940s. And so that nickel's worth 10 cents instead of 5 cents. And you've actually wasted 10 hours looking for one silver nickel, which again, I value my time at $100 an hour. So making 10 cents isn't worth it.
I see
we're still doing it. Uh-oh. Whoa.
It's poking through.
Oh, look at that.
You guys know what that is?
It said be very, very careful. They're all saying, Hales, yes, she stole it. Hales, yes, she stole it. Or if you get a wheat penny, you get a wheat penny or a copper penny. So anything before 1982 is copper. And so it's worth a little bit more than a cent if you hold on to it. Well, my time isn't worth 1.5 cents when I could be making money doing everything.
Some error coins.
But we're doing it anyway before we cash anything in because... Oh,
I just cut myself.
Here, you want some of this?
I'm just
because
kidding.
I'm anal. Here you go. I got you. I had to.
That's ABB.
No, it's not. I just had to tape it in case I was doing slides on the power cords.
It's already been.
You can't even tell. You can't even tell. I have a Band-Aid on right now. Here you go.
I didn't cut myself. I was only kidding.
Oh, you and your sarcasm. She got the jokes. She got the jokes. Sarcastic Stacker just sent $2. Great deal. You got the car. Lady was guilty. We definitely did get the car. So Sarcastic Stacker, George
the baby blue
drove the Jag the entire way home.
Mm-hmm.
So the entire way home, she drove the Jag. And Jamie Andrew Kroner sent $1.99. Found you earlier this week. Been binge watching ever since.
Appreciate it, Jamie.
Thank you so much. You are a brave individual to be binge watching all of the insanity that we do. This shenanigans.
This is wrapped and taped so securely that
You're gonna need the Melissa W. knife.
I need scissors. I've been using the knife, but
you're gonna need more.
There's so many layers and so many layers of tape.
That's a lot of tape. All right, let me see if I can take a question while you are doing that. Here, I'll just put one more layer.
Fighting with the...
I'll put one more layer on there. All right. So Mo L said the keys were in the car. Yes, Mo, the keys were in the car. We actually bought the car, got the title. So in Ohio, when you buy a vehicle or an ATV or a boat or anything along those lines that would require a title, it's almost impossible, nearly impossible, to actually get a title reissued if you don't have the title and transferred over. Laws changed about 2 years ago.
Check it out.
Holy Jeebus.
Check it out. This is pretty
damage
awesome.
With that.
This is pretty awesome.
So we bought the Jag with the title. We actually own it. So we were at the storage unit auction, and we had to get to the bank before 12 o'clock noon. The auction ended at 11:30ish, and we got to the bank to transfer the title over at about 11:45.
You made it just in time.
Just in time.
They were saved by the bell.
So we were able to actually get the title and get it transferred over. We owned the Jag, and immediately we came home to my place, and then George actually listed the Jag immediately online. So if you're interested in the Jag, she's already got it up for sale. Lazy Walking P.
Yeah, so we didn't get the car for me to have. I have an SUV and I absolutely love it. So to be in a smaller car lower to the ground just feels so weird. I feel like in a go-kart. He could barely fit in it. It's so small. And we bought the Jag to flip and resell.
I tried to get in the driver's seat and I couldn't even slide into the driver's seat.
His knees were in the dashboard. So
Lazy Walking P sent $1.99, worked on rentals all weekend. He's tired. Here's a fist pump to wake you up. Lazy Walking P. As I've said before, you want to learn rental properties, Lazy Walking P is the man. And rental property or real estate is the best investment you could ever make. I started when I was 19 is when I bought my first house. My first house, I think I told you, I've shown it to you. My first house, didn't I tell you I've made like over $250,000 profit since I've owned it? Yeah. So that first home I've made, that's just the first home that I've owned. The first home I ever bought, age of 19, I made over $250,000 worth of profit on it. Profit. That's profit so far. And I still own it. Clientele, or how would you say it? Clientette wants to know, how tall are you, Jeremy? Well, with my shoes on or shoes off, I am a
when
foot
he's standing
taller
straight
than George. If you watch videos, you'll always notice that I have to lean down for the camera when it's on a tripod. Tripods don't go up tall enough. So with my shoes on, I'm about 6'2". And anybody who meets me in person, they always say the same thing. You look so much taller in person. So Icy Profits has said that. I thought
the same thing.
Locker Nuts has said that. You said that, but we both thought each other's profiles were fake. So
Grimes Fines admitted that he broke into his first house when he was 19.
Nice. Kitty Cotton Candy said, "What the Hales? Can you please shout out my mom?" My mom! There you go. Shout
out to mom.
Mom.
Patina Dream sent $10 super chat. He's the one that I was showing you the video earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Where he found the 3 motorcycles.
Yeah, the motorcycles. Yep.
And the safe and a trunk.
And
oh
the
my God, he just
food.
kept going. And the gold, the toilet paper
The
gold.
toilet paper gold. For the
Make sure
zombie
you
account.
guys check out. Well, actually, Patina Dreams, I think he only has 1 video listed so far, but the plan is to release a couple more. But we've inspired him to make videos on storage units and how to buy units online. And
Lincoln Family Adventure said hello from Tennessee. Hello. I mean,
hello.
Hale's low. Hale's low. Hale's low. Hale's low. Oh, there's Adventures with the Hudsons. You want to read that? Oh, you were looking at eBay.
Yeah, I was looking at eBay.
So, Adventure with the Husbands, they had, I didn't tell you this yet. So, they actually messaged me.
They're a fun couple.
They messaged me.
Jim and Beth.
So, Jim was the one that messaged me. It wasn't Beth. It was Jim on Facebook.
Okay.
And he said, Jeremy, is this the Little Mermaid VHS? That's worth so much. And I was like, well, yeah, it looks like it. You just got to check it on eBay. He's like, I did, but I can't believe it. I've got it for 49 cents at the Salvation Army. So he says $4.99. He says, thank you for the reply on Friday, helping us with the Little Mermaid VHS tape. That was an exciting find.
Is this what you found?
Love to both of you. That would be.
So this is the cover art that was banned because there was something inappropriate in this area. So now these VHS are selling for.
So there is a male appendage right here in the picture work. And that's why these were banned and all changed and taken off the shelf and destroyed. There's the black. Now this is the classics. There's the Black Diamond edition as well. So you want to look out for that. But George is trying to find them anywhere and everywhere she can and flip them. So
this one I think I got for 99 cents.
Not a bad deal.
So if I can get at least right now, I think the most I saw was like $1,000 for these. But if I can get 500, I think I'd be happy.
What's that? Just said the sweatshirt bid is at $513. The sweatshirt may actually sell more than a banned Little Mermaid VHS. This is shocking.
Let's see.
This is absolutely shocking.
Oh, you guys are amazing. Theirs is the Black Diamond. Yeah. So Black Diamond, I think, is the one that is worth money. So happy selling, you guys. So happy for you.
For those who are just jumping on, we have 650 over right now.
Woo!
George is taking the hoodie. You want to share with them again what you're doing with the hoodie?
Yeah. So for those of you that are just hopping on now, the poll that we put on last week of what to do with hoodies since we hit 100,000 subs, here it is. The winning vote was to auction off the hoodie, and all of the proceeds will go towards the Restorage the Love movement. And for those of you who don't know the Restorage the Love, it's basically paying it forward and being able to help those that are in need. So the auction is set for 7 days. So it'll end next Sunday, and then we'll announce what the final during our live stream, what the final the highest bid amount is, and then whoever the winner is, they get hoodie.
Jeff Halstead just said $5. Hi, George and Jeremy. I went to my first storage auction last week. I didn't buy one, but it was fun. All right.
Yeah, Jeff. Live auctions are the best. We prefer live over online.
So right now,
Glad you had fun, Jeff.
In our area, for the rest of the month, within a 100-mile radius, there's like nothing. There's nothing.
Yeah, we have to check daily because they a lot of these places don't post in advance. So keep that in mind.
But this upcoming Wednesday, we actually have a live auction, and we're going to head out there with one of our subscribers and viewers, one of our friends, Pat D72. So a lot of times you see Pat D72 in the chat. If you're in the actual chat, we're going to meet up with Pat D72. We're going to have a ton of fun at the live auction with one of the auctioneers that absolutely loves it when we're there filming and recording, and he's a ton of fun as well. Yeah. He gives us t-shirts, and he loves the promotion. I mean, it's a win-win for everybody.
And Pat D's is a reseller as well.
It's going to be even more fun for us because we get to hang out with subscribers, which we love.
Yeah, we do.
And not only is Pat D72 a subscriber, Pat D72 actually has his own channel. So that's going to be a ton of fun for us.
Nate sent a $5 super chat, says, what has been the weirdest and craziest thing you got in a storage auction? And then he asked, who got you started in storage auctions?
I'll answer number 2. You answer number 1.
Okay. Well, I can answer number 2 also.
Well, yeah, I guess you can.
Jeremy is the one who actually got me started in storage auctions. I met him last July. He took me to my first live auction in November 10th to be exact, and that's when I won my first unit, and it was filled with collectibles. For you heard about it through the grapevine.
I don't
you've been
nobody
doing it
got
for
me
years.
into it. I just
He's
did
been
it. I
reselling
love
since he
auctions.
was 19.
I love reselling. And the weirdest thing we've ever found is we find all kinds of weird things, but it could be anything from, the aspect of finding urns. You go, why would anybody store
that
family member cremations in a storage unit? So I personally find that disturbing and weird. But other people may think, well, that's not weird. But weird, we find teeth,
adult teeth,
which grosses you out like crazy.
Which grosses me out because some of these adult teeth that we find still have cavities in them. And so we joke around and we're like, the tooth fairy isn't coming. Why are you holding on to this?
So other weird things. I mean, if you watch
dog
the videos,
teeth, we found animal teeth.
If it's weird, we show it to you. Mm-hmm. If it's disturbing and against YouTube policies, we edit that part out. But if it's weird, I mean, the weirdest thing is you find ridiculous amounts of adult toys. It's absolutely insane how many adult toys you find.
Amanda Boynton says, Jeremy, you look so much like my brother. It's crazy.
Doppelganger.
Yeah.
All right. Lazy Walking Peace and $1.99. He wants to know, are you two still in a long distance relationship? And George, go ahead and answer that.
Yes. I live in Independence, which is about an hour and 15 minutes north of Wooster.
We'll always be in a long distance relationship. We're too old for a short distance relationship. We need space.
Yeah, I need my room, my elbow room. An hour and 15-minute elbow room.
Exotic women are feisty. If they spend too much time with their man, it's dangerous. Right, baby? Right.
Storage Hunters Vegas said, oh my God, we just found so many teeth in our last bin.
Yeah, they did.
What are you going to do with it? I don't know if it's Lori or Brandon that's on right now.
Which a lot of people sell them on eBay, the teeth.
Oh, yeah. Actually, someone mentioned, I think one of our viewers mentioned that people sell teeth on eBay. And we looked it up because we didn't believe it. And sure enough,
they were.
People sell them on eBay. And we looked on eBay sold.
Angelica Cintron wants to know, are you two a couple?
Yes, we are.
You have a very keen sense of the obvious.
A couple crazies.
Found it. Get me to fist pump. That being said, she's much, much crazier than I am. Okay, so
you want to hear what the hoodie's at right now?
Yeah, let's hear what hoodie is at as we restore the love.
Let me refresh the screen.
Okay. All right. It is at
31 bids at $513.
Wow.
You guys are amazing.
So the biggest question is, everybody got to see. PS3 Gamer asked the question. Meltdown Mombre asked the question. What happened with the lady with the storage unit manager? So he asked another question. I'm going to tackle that and then that one as well. Question: are you a believer in the paranormal? If so, what have you seen, or have you ever seen the paranormal when sorting out a storage unit? The answer is absolutely not. And so I'm not a believer in the paranormal whatsoever. I believe once you pass, you're in one of two places. If you accept Jesus Christ as your Savior, you're in heaven. And if you haven't, you're in hell. And so that being said, nothing in regards to the storage units. And so you're asking me what I believe. I understand not everybody believes that. I'm not pushing my beliefs on you, but I am sharing what I believe. Now, back to the actual storage unit manager. Mm-hmm. So what happened in the video is exactly what happened as you saw it. We knew what was in there. Now, a keen eye had to be very observant to know what was actually in there, because the normal bidder would have never noticed that that was a guitar case. It was just a sliver in the picture. Nobody else would have ever thought anything of it.
Yeah.
Except it was me looking. And so,
because your profiling skills are on point.
So that being said, what we did, let's talk a little bit, George. We took video that was not seen and was completely edited out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what were some of the shots that we edited out? Do you remember?
I don't. Sorry.
Well, I edited out the entire story about her telling us about a man who only stored a bologna sandwich in a huge unit.
Yeah.
Which that was a great story, but that's all edited out.
Mm-hmm.
We actually did take video footage of the business, of the name, of the number, and the whole deal.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about it at length. We feel there is a major responsibility on our part, because we have a platform that people trust and they watch, to protect other bidders in this environment.
Yeah,
of
especially
storage
if
unit
you're
auctions.
a newbie, or maybe you're curious, you've gone to live auctions only and you're interested in doing online. I think that video was a big eye opener.
So that being said, we absolutely believe we have a huge responsibility to our subscriber base,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a medium that keeps facilities honest in all reality, because there's accountability there now.
Mm-hmm.
But we also went to the point of saying, if we show the name of the facility and the number of the facility, this lady is going to be inundated with hate and trolling and threats, and that is not something that we wish upon anybody. And it's frankly something that we get every single day just being public on YouTube. And so we actually cut that all out, and we want to protect our viewers, but we also, there has to be a level of responsibility and protection of the people that we film as well. And so if you are very observant, there's no doubt, if you're in the local area, you can figure out where the facility is and where to stay away. For our long distance subscribers, you're never going to have to worry about that. And the video has got enough traction to warn people that we have said we've done our part. Now, others would go, hey, you need to do more. You need to contact the owners of the
owner.
We have not done that.
Because how many other people
so there is that,
will this happen to, or has happened to?
There is that, as well as we've asked the question, should we contact the actual owner of the business, because we don't want it to happen to anybody else. And to this date, as of right now, first of all, we've been working nonstop around the clock.
It's been crazy busy.
Absolutely exhausted. So honestly, it's the last thing on our mind. And so it has not happened as of yet in determining how to handle that. But however it's handled, we can assure you we want to do it appropriately. And we do think it's more than appropriate that we showed the events. And knowing that, you also need to understand that there are things that took place that we edited out of the video. You never see everything that happened in a video. You see what we determined to show you, what we think is best to show you.
You'll see a snippet of our day, because if we kept every single clip from our entire day, you'd be watching an 8-hour video, and no one has the time or patience for that. Dr. Flip It Thrifts McKay sent $20, says, my key opened someone else's locker, was way better than you bought. Yes, left it alone and found the one I bought. That's so crazy. What are the odds of your key opening up someone else's lock?
I have no idea. I've never heard that one before.
But we respect that you left it alone and went to the right one, Dr. Flip It Thrifts.
You got a couple more super chats there. Find them. Oh, there you go.
Winter Night Warden. Oh, I forgot to give you Dr. Flip It Thrifts.
Bam!
Winter Night Warden, appreciate it. Boop.
There are over 800 on the chat right now. If you're just jumping in on the chat, George wants to let you know that hoodie is officially up for auction on eBay. She posted it at 7 o'clock our time today, and the link will be in the chat.
Yeah, our mods will put the link. Our mods will put the link in the chat for you guys. So if you guys want to bid, and all of the proceeds will go towards the Restorage the Love movement.
Wow, over 800 in there right now.
That's insane. Okay, Nate sent a $5 super chat, says, what has been the most valuable item you have won at an auction? it's probably boop. For me, since it's probably a different answer for you because you've been doing this for longer, but for the time being that we've been doing auctions together, it was probably all of that jewelry.
Yeah,
The
for the time that we've been-
$15,000 of jewelry that we found.
Yeah, since we've been, I'm trying to think of everything.
I think the jewelry was probably the biggest score.
The most expensive, most valuable thing I've ever won at auction is houses. So,
Yeah.
but that's not storage units. But I can flip that for a whole lot, or a Hales of a lot more. But that's the most expensive things that I've ever bid on is real estate, and the biggest flips is real estate, and the most valuable is real estate. We don't show you a lot of real estate, but that's not to say that you won't see more of it in the future.
We try to sprinkle it in. Lazy Walking P says, "Do you think she swapped out the guitar?"
Well, Lazy Walking P, I have to be careful in this because of legalities. So I'm just going to be very, very transparent with everybody. So there's a thing in legal world called slander.
We definitely don't want to point any fingers.
And so if I were to point a finger and did not have evidence, that would be called slander.
Mm-hmm.
So what we've done is allowed you, we asked the question, do you think she did it? Or do you think she did not do it? And therefore, I've made no accusations whatsoever. Therefore, there is no slander.
So we let our viewers watch the video and let them determine.
You get to make the decision. So Lazy Walking P, the real question is, do you think she swapped out the guitar? So that way I protect myself and my liabilities and legally.
Jeff sent another $5 super chat, says, "I was hoping you would open the show tonight by playing the storage unit guitar."
That would have been awesome.
That would have been funny.
Yeah, it wasn't that smart. Lazy Walking Pete, you obviously can figure out that before we ever did this YouTube thing, we tried to figure out all the legalities, and we make sure we have a legal team backing us, and we make sure everything we do is appropriate and right.
Yes. Dr. Flip It in Thrift sent he sent a $5 super chat, said there was a Dodge Charger and guns.
Where at? Oh.
In his unit.
In his unit?
That's insane. That is insane.
Wow.
Dodge Chargers are nice.
Yeah, they are.
Kathleen sent $10 super chat. Appreciate it. Said, "What a great team. Love you guys." Boop.
Which team is she referring to?
I think us.
Huh?
Team with the Hales.
I thought she was referring to me and Hoodie.
And Hoodie.
I love you, Hoodie.
If you guys look at the pictures that I posted on eBay for the hoodie, one of the pictures was Jeremy's face nestled into the hoodie crying. Oh, it's pretty funny.
Hoodie never laughed at me.
There was like 5 or 6 pictures of him.
Okay, so everybody wants to know how much money was in the water jug. So
we wish we knew.
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
If you're just jumping on, because there's over 850 of you on right now, we do not know how much money is in the water jug. We are still sorting through the money.
So stay tuned. We're gonna eventually cash it out, and you guys,
Whenever we cash it out, we will upload the video. If you number one, you subscribe, and then you click the bell for notifications, and you want to click all notifications for all videos all the time.
It'll notify you every time we upload a new video or when we go live.
And you'll get to find out exactly how much was in there once we cash it out. In regards to the storage unit manager with the guitar theft, we have not moved forward in letting anybody know except the YouTube world what happened. So we have not contacted anybody as of yet in regards to that.
Yes, and another thing that we're gonna do, because we haven't finished sorting through the units, we're gonna look for pictures, and maybe there's a picture of him holding the guitar.
Yep. So that way we'll have further evidence as well. So we went to go pick it up, and then we haven't even sorted through it. What you see is a quick sort on YouTube. We do a very thorough sort. I mean, hours and hours and hours and hours. And so we haven't gotten to that point yet.
Appreciate it, William.
The following day, we went to the storage unit auctions, and we had to get the storage unit there, which we're going to unbox tomorrow. We got to Restore the Love at 9 a.m. And then we're going to start unboxing the $70 unit that we bought yesterday. And then we're going to, behind the $70 unit is that $40 unit. We have to go through a thorough sort through all of that. And behind that is a $160 unit. So this is all in
where
rows.
You found all the coins and like the old Radio Shack.
So that's all in.
Okay.
That's all in the actual trailer right now. We have to get that out in preparation. We're going on vacation again as well. So for those who don't know, we're going to the Alive Festival. If you don't know what the Alive Festival is, it's a huge weekend event. It's the largest Christian concert in the world, and it's at Atwood State Park. If you're going to be there, let us know because we would love to hang out with you. And we're going to go early because we've got a site early. And then we're going to drive back and forth to storage unit auction on Wednesday, which is the only auction in the next couple of weeks. So videos that we put out
on Craigslist, Zach,
you'll be able to see at least one live storage unit auction. And I just went through all the online storage unit auctions for the next 2 weeks in a 100-mile radius. It's nothing but garbage. And so when you go, Jeremy, George, why aren't you putting storage unit auctions up? Because there aren't any. And so I can't put up what isn't there. So we have to wait and see what we can come up with. And we also need a break as well because we work nonstop around the clock. We literally fall asleep working, wake up, work. And so we need a break as well, just like you do. But we're probably still going to make videos.
He doesn't understand the meaning of taking a break. Even when we're on vacation, he's still working.
She was mad at me in California because I worked the entire time. When we were in California for those 4 days with everybody, the
4 days wasn't long enough.
There were 2 nights I had no sleep whatsoever, and there were 2 nights I got a couple of hours of sleep in the 4 days. And then she was mad at me, and because we didn't go any sightseeing.
See ya, Storage Hunters Vegas.
And
they gotta run. They have to go clean.
Oh, and one morning, it was in the morning where you said we're done. You're like, I'm done. When we get home,
I wanted to.
Hales with you. I'm done.
I didn't say that.
What'd you say?
Why are you putting words in my mouth? No, I didn't.
What did you say?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
Line Termanson, DKK, love from Denmark.
Oh, wow. Denmark, all the way from Denmark.
Send a $17 super chat. Appreciate it. Boop.
Glenn Edwell said, Jeremy George, thanks for the email you sent me. Can't wait till you come on the road next year and stop for a visit in Lenore City, Tennessee. You guys are awesome. Tennessee is a great place.
Yeah.
Have you been to Tennessee? Have you been in the Smoky Mountains yet?
I've driven through Tennessee, but I've never, and I may have eaten at one restaurant, but I've never actually got to experience Tennessee. It was just.
You got to go up in the mountains and put your feet in the creek and the, oh yeah. That's the way to go. Of course, I'll be working the entire time, so you'll have to go sightseeing without me.
By myself.
You'll have to go by yourself.
I'm going to have to go sightseeing with our subscribers because Jeremy will be too busy working.
It's usually the way it goes. That is usually the way it goes.
James Lee says you are the best channel I've ever seen before.
Really?
That is a huge compliment. Appreciate it, James.
We don't even know why the Hales anybody watches.
BK Farhan says, do you guys return or ever try to get in touch with owners to return personal items such as pictures? Yes, that's where the Restore the Love movement came from.
You haven't watched enough videos yet. So
you must be one of our newer subscribers. But yes, that's where Restore the Love movement came from.
There's 800, well, my laptop says 860 some people on here right now. Did you ever think that anybody would want to watch videos of you on YouTube on a daily basis?
Never.
Yeah, what the hells are people thinking?
Never.
I just don't get it.
I would have, if you would have told me 10 years ago that I would have quit my managerial job in healthcare to do reselling in YouTube full time, I would have told you you're crazy.
DJ Mills, the Jag made it the entire way home. George drove it the entire way home.
Yeah.
A lot of people were concerned and making comments on the video saying, how dare they drive it home? They don't have registration. They don't have insurance. They don't have plates. So just so everybody understands.
In the state of Ohio?
when you buy a vehicle at auction, you legally can drive it home. How else are you supposed to get it there?
Mhm.
So I suppose you could have it towed if you wanted to, but you legally can take that vehicle from point A to point B, and you're okay. If you get pulled over, what you do is you show your auction receipt. I just bought this vehicle.
You have the
authorities
title.
Go, okay, thanks.
The title and receipts. Prepper 101 says, I was court ordered to watch your channel.
Nice.
I'm sorry that you're being punished, Prepper 101.
That's awesome.
So
ordered.
funny. Yeah, so the bill of sale is what you would
all
need to
you
show
need is
as proof.
Your receipt, which would also
Thanks,
be called
Erica.
the bill of sale. Yep.
Well, yeah, we kept calling it receipt. Thanks, Erica.
Most people understand receipt versus a bill of sale.
Bill of sale.
But
yeah,
it'd be a bill of sale.
Paul Malone says, believe it or not, but we know you better than you know us. You're probably right.
Who says that?
Paul Malone.
Wait, I don't understand what he's referring to.
Our subscribers know a lot about us.
Probably because they spend all day on Google. So we see what you guys actually Google. You realize, okay, so when YouTube, if you go in the search bar in YouTube, it's the same as Google. What will happen is the most often or the most things that are searched come up. And so if I type my name in Google, I can see what all the subscribers are actually searching the
so
most.
For one night, just for the Hales of it, Jeremy Googled his name just to see what like relative searches came up, and it was funny.
I'm gonna tell it to you right now.
We were just laughing about it
because you guys actually Google some really random
Storage
things.
Auction Pirate sent $5 super chat, says love you guys, #restorage the love.
Number one, when people Google my name, the number one thing that they Google with it afterwards is the name George. They also like to Google Jeremy Hales married. So everybody wants to know if I'm married. So that's number 1, 2, 3, 5. They also like to Jeremy Hales preacher. So if you actually just go Jeremy Hales, you'll find sermons from churches that I preached at and they recorded and they're still on there. But Jeremy Hales George, Jeremy Hales married
to George.
Yeah, everybody wants to. They Google, "Are we married?" I don't know. This isn't like Siri. Siri, is Jeremy and George married? Siri doesn't know, and neither does
Alexa.
Google.
Is Jeremy and George married?
And that's pretty crazy.
Patina Dream sent $5 super chat, says found your Jag, 3,500 is a steal. Want to trade for a motorcycle? I don't think you found the right Jag. Mine's not listed at 35, is it? I don't think so.
I don't know, but I thought you listed it $34.99.99.
Maybe I did.
Now I'm Googling George Hales, which is not her name. We're not married. Her last name is not Hales, but everybody Googles it. So they Google George Hales, Ohio. They Google George Hales YouTube. They Google George Hales Instagram.
William sent $10. Appreciate it, William. Boop.
Apparently they Google George Hales Flowers.
Ooh,
and George Hale's soccer coach. How did they find out you used to be a soccer coach as well? This woman has done everything. There is nothing.
And then we try to Google my name, but we couldn't find anything. I'm boring.
Let me Google it right now. And nope, there is nothing with her name.
All right, let's give them an eBay update. Okay. Mama Munson wanted me to. Mom Munson said, George, check eBay. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
32.
Holy, are you kidding?
32 bids, you guys, at $1,027.
No way.
And again, for those of you who are hopping on the live later,
way.
All of the proceeds for hoodie is going to go towards the Restorage the Love movement.
No way.
And the Restorage the Love movement came from us giving back to previous owners of storage units that have lost their unit that went up to auction.
I just had an incredible idea.
What's your idea?
Get that knife and cut this thing. And I'm going to go get some more black yarn and I'm going to start sewing and we're going to auction off too.
Oh my gosh. A lot of our subscribers did mention that we should start selling hoodies and t-shirts with the Frankenstein stitch job, but that would take a lot of time And our fingers would hurt. We might have to hire some
Are
Amish.
already hurt.
Should we hire
the
the
Amish would
Amish?
do it,
They
yeah.
would do it for us.
Yep, they sure would.
Or what I could do is I could create a
Who-
design of a t-shirt that looks like a hoodie with the stitching
Who
and
bids?
holes like in the sleeves.
Who bids over $1,000 for an old hoodie of mine with blood stains on it? You guys are crazy. We love you, but you guys
We
are
love
crazy.
you guys.
William Merrill just sent $5. George, are you taking anything to help you to deal with Jeremy? Love from Tennessee. Love watching you both. May God bless you.
Appreciate it, William. Woo, you're very generous tonight. Am I taking anything to deal with Jeremy?
Well, she's on hormone pills because of her cancer.
For the
She'll be
cancer,
on
yeah.
5 years of hormone pills.
My radiation doctor put me on a low dose of hormone pills to take to after my radiation treatments to prevent the cancer from coming back. So
And that's you should be asking him. I take
yeah, you should be asking him like, how does he deal with it?
So, anyways, Lazy Walking P just sent $1.99 and said George's real name is George.
Mrs. George.
Somebody called you Mrs. George today. Remember we got the email this morning, Mr. Jeremy and Miss George from the 14-year-old.
Look.
There is no way.
I mean, that's amazing that hoodie's at $7,100 right now.
There is no way.
But is the winning bidder actually going to pay?
There is no
I'll be so
way.
upset. I'll be so upset if they're just bidding just for the Hales of it and they don't pay.
The hoodie is up to $7,100. Nobody in their right mind would ever pay that.
Look what it's at now.
Now it's $9,100.
This is insane.
Oh my!
38 bids.
Somebody's gonna get busted. Somebody's gonna get blocked from eBay. There's no way that's real. What in the hell are you guys doing? $9,100 on the hoodie? Maybe it's JK. Maybe it's JK.
JK.
Or maybe it's me trying to get my hoodie back.
Jeremy's probably he gave his phone to the neighbor so that they can bid on hoodie from his account.
Nate R.
Where's your phone?
Nate R. 22-7 sent $1.99. Congrats on surviving
Appreciate it,
cancer, George.
Boop. Yeah, I was declared cancer-free May 31st, which was an awesome feeling. So,
did we get storage auction pirates?
Yeah.
Okay, because I saw it, but I don't remember you giving him a fist pump.
Mm-hmm. If I forgot you, pirate, here's another one. Boop. I'm pretty sure I did.
905 are watching right now.
Whoa! Grimes Fine, try to see if we can get 1,000 watching all at once.
That would be awesome.
On a live. That would be a record for us.
Patina Dreams just sent $5. I wish I could see people's faces searching for gray hoodies on eBay and they see yours. Hales,
that
yes.
would be funny.
That would make a good YouTube video.
That would.
Winter Night Warden just sent $5. I'd like
Appreciate
to get the
it.
t-shirt with the Frankenstein stitches design.
Yeah, I'll try and work on that and see what what I could do.
Okay, M. Villa Perez says, what the hell's it? I was gonna bid for 1,000. It's at 9,000. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
That is.
We don't know if it's real or not. What's it at right now? Did it go any higher than 9,000? It's at 10,000.
41 bids at 10 grand.
It's at 10,000 right now. So people right now are saying people are trolling. If they're trolling, they can keep
that
on
would be
rolling.
terrible because the money is going to go towards the Restore to Love. It's going through to that movement charity. And if someone's fake bidding, I'm going to be so upset.
She'll come after you with swords.
I will
Anything
find
with intention
you.
said trolls have the auction up to 9,000. Well, if it's trolls, eBay will ban them and it'll be fine. And you just send it back up again.
Yeah, it's a bad idea to bid, you guys, if you're not going to actually pay.
I would bet. Okay, so Redneck Fishing Kid said I would bid $100,000 if I had the money.
Aww,
I would as well.
Appreciate it.
But I don't have any money. George does. She takes it all.
Oh, I take it all.
She's got the knives. She's got the knives. We got 911 watching right now.
911?
Yep, now 912. We have 911.
Whoa.
Storage Pirate said he had a legit He had a legit bid at 500.
Who did?
Storage Pirate.
Aww.
Not Storage Auction Pirate, Storage Pirate.
Yeah, that's Ricardo. He really wants the hoodie.
And Treasure Hustler said, Jeremy, you taught us this with the online storage bidding, LOL.
You can just make another account, LOL.
That's very true. You can just make another account.
Oh, you guys are so funny. Can you guys hear us okay? Sometimes this mic acts funny and it makes like wonky noises.
Mom Munson said there's no sound, but I don't see anybody else saying anything.
Can you guys hear us okay?
Corey Haven said, do I have to pay for a shout out? The answer is yes. Yes, Corey. You have to pay for a shout out.
You just got a semi shout out.
No shout outs for Corey Havens. None whatsoever, unless he bids $11,000 on hoodie and gives it a good home. All right. Yeah, they say we're loud and clear, so it's just Mom Munson.
Okay.
Her heart.
Yeah. If the sound or the picture, the pixelation of the picture is off, just refresh your screen. And that usually clears up the problem.
Laura Melendez says, we want a testimony of how you lost all your belongings and started with the Restore Life. So in a nutshell, September 14th, 2014, it began a separation, and my ex-wife filed for divorce. And I literally was living in a home.
My brother's on the chat.
Hey, George
is on the chat. Says you're very loud and clear.
So I was in a home with no utilities whatsoever. I bought a home at auction, at sheriff auction, and I gave her everything. She asked for everything in the divorce, and I gave her everything. I had a toothbrush and an air mattress. And so I had to rebuild up from there, and that's what we've done. We've completely rebuilt.
Debbie Vaughn, he's somewhere around here.
That Ford used to say is, you could take away all of his money and he'd be a millionaire again in 3 years, because it's not what he does, it's the way he thinks. And I firmly believe that. It's not what you do, it's your mentality and the way that you think that generates that income. And so George and I were even talking about some of that philosophy today, because people will go, I have nothing, and you can give it to them and they will still have nothing afterwards. Unless you change your thinking, which will change the way you do things, that's how you change your life. And so
we were talking about how a lot of people love watching us and they want to do storage auctions as a side hustle for extra money, but they don't have extra money. So one suggestion that I gave one of our subscribers is go on Craigslist. People are always giving away free stuff. Go and get the free stuff. Start with free stuff. And then maybe move up to thrifting, and then from thrifting go to storage unit auctions. So,
which I said, because we've gone through this so much. You just got to be
smart about it.
Which then I said, well, the next excuse will come from them. Well, I don't have any way to haul it. And then you'll have to answer that question. And then it'll be, well, I don't have anywhere to store it. And then you have to answer that question. And which I've told her is, unless these people can change their thinking, they will not be able to change their doing, their action, and therefore they will not be able to change their life. And so if you took everything from me today, again, which very well could happen. I mean, honestly, it could happen. It literally could happen. I could lose everything again in a matter of months from my ex-wife. I could lose it all again. And within 3, 4, 5 years, I could have it all back. But it's because of the way that I think, which impacts the way that I act, which impacts the way that I do things. So that's where you really want to focus in on that.
Susan Mazer sent $2, said Baby Jeebus could design a Frank and Jeremy hoodie.
Yeah, you could.
He's actually a really good artist.
He's incredible.
Yeah, he is really good.
All right. Rhonda King sent $5. My husband and I are from Santa Barbara, California area, but we love you East Coasters. Jeremy and you have a beautiful heart. God bless. Thank you so much, Rhonda King.
Lazy Walking P.
You got to give Rhonda a fist pump. Oh, you're
appreciate it, Rhonda. Boop. Lazy Walking P wants to know, did she take real estate?
I had a toothbrush and an air mattress, Lazy Walking P. So all of that being said, let's transition back into there's the testimony. And if you go, well, why would Jeremy and George be so passionate about restoring the love? The reality is because I've been there, I've lost it all, and I needed to rebuild it back. And so that impacts what we do, and you have an impact on what we do as well. And so that being said, that's one of the reasons why you suggested.
Mo said, I am so broke, I can't pay attention.
That's why you suggested
You're
actually
funny, Mo.
auctioning off the hoodie. Let's see where Gray Hoodie is at. Where have the trolls taken it?
41 bids. Let me refresh the
Refresh.
screen. And then we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah, we do.
Our 1 hour is up.
So it's at $10,000. We'll find out later if Gray Hoodie's $10,000 bid is real or somebody's going to go to Hales for inappropriately trolling and fake clickbaiting the Restore to the Love hoodie.
Yes.
Joanne Campbell or Joni Campbell just said, would love to have an autographed Frank and Jeremy t-shirt. There you go.
Yeah, I'll work on that design. But if you guys look at the bottom of every video, our new release design of Funemployed went live this week. So you can order your t-shirts or other What the Hales merch on the YouTube. It's called a YouTube shelf. It's literally under every video that you look at. There's t-shirts, there's tank tops, and there's hoodies that say Funemployed.
I can't play with this. This has to come off. The hole in my finger.
Storage Invader sent $5, says, keep up the good work. Appreciate it. Boop. Would you take off your Band-Aid?
Do we have any announcements before we sing? Storage Auction Pirate goes up.
Yep, Storage Auction Pirate will be going live next. So when we hop off this, we're going to go and hop onto his live. You'll see us in the chat. And then we leave for the Alive Festival Tuesday evening. So we're going to try and find a location with Wi-Fi so that we could to do our live next Sunday. And then we will be on, who's hosting for Auctions Anonymous? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. We'll keep you
I think
guys
Mike
posted.
I think Storage Auction Pirate is.
Okay.
I think he is.
Storage Auction Pirate, I believe, is hosting the weekly Auctions Anonymous meeting. So we'll be sure to include that link in our community so you guys can join us for that. Do you have a song or are you just playing?
I have a song.
Okay, let's hear it.
We love you, you too. Oh, yes, we do. Right? Is that the one you want to go out with? Okay. We're good? We love you, YouTubers. Yes, we do. We love you, YouTubers. This is true. You're not near us. We're blue.
Yeah, we were right. Flipping Adventures confirmed it. Appreciate it.
We love you. But you know what we love even more? I love you, hoodie. Oh, yes, I do. I love you, hoodie. This is true. You're not on me. I'm blue. Oh, hoodie.
That's worth 10 grand.
I love you. But hoodie, if 10 grand comes in for you, you gone. You gone. I'm ripping.
Good night, everyone. Love you all. Say good night.
Good night, all.